Arceus above and Giratina below. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon X version. Whew. Okay, so I need to mention a few things. Right now only one, basically. Before we really start this video. First thing is that normally there would be a person here, a woman here, standing preventing you from leaving if you didn't have the Santalung City Gym Leader. Well, the Route 4, by the way. Oof. After you get the gym badge, she will tell you that her name is Alexa. She is a journalist. Ooh, shoot. Sorry about that. Anyway, she will tell you that she is a journalist working in Lumio City. And she will tell you her name is Alexa. She's Viola's older sister, and she will give you the EXP share. Here we get a Repel. Repel will repel wild Pokemon for, I think it's 100 steps, still. It is automatically, oh no, it's not. Well, I think it's automatically on when you get it, and honestly, if you don't have a lot of Pokemon on your team, I suggest turning it off. Just because, honestly, why? Why not? Well, here we get Honey. Honey will bring wild Pokemon out, but it also encourages Pokemon hordes to appear. We're not really going to get into Pokemon hordes a lot until later on, and there's actually a Pokemon around here that, not Badoo, but Badoo's pretty cute. Anyway, there's a Pokemon around here that has an ability called Honey Gather, and that will, what am I trying to say? And that will make it, it's kind of like pickup, but rather than random items, it just gets honey. So it could be good, it could be bad. It's really good for shiny hunting because hordes increase the likelihood of shinies to appear because, well, not spoilers really, but hordes have 5 Pokemon come out at a time, so that just, I think that, and they just naturally have higher chances of wild Pokemon appearing in them. Anyway, Badoo, I would have talked about it, but there's something a little more pressing. I made a point to record this in the daytime. Leona just grew to level 14. For those of you who know how Riolu evolves, guess what we're about to get? Sorry, but the focus. Let's see. Our Riolu will now turn into that's right! We now have a Lucario! Riolu can evolve pretty early. You can probably evolve earlier than this, but Riolu evolves through high friendship. And can I just say, oh my god, I love how Lucario sounds! We now have a veritable badass on our team. Sorry to curse, but just saying. Slip past here. Oh, God. I just want to get into another battle so that we can hear Lucario again. I love Lucario's cry. Let's do it again. It's a Ladybug. Ladybug sucks. Oh, I love that noise. Anyway, Ladybug sucks. Nobody cares about Ladybug. There's another thing you probably noticed, is that Lucario, rather than being, well, for one thing, rather than being Leonidas, its name is Leona, and rather than being male, it is now female, and now the ability. Starting with the name and the gender, I just happened to find a female Riolu while I was catching my Pokemon again. And so, you know, I figured whatever. Now, Lucario's ability, and Riolu's by something. I looked online and it's very split as to which ability that Riolu and Lucario can have. Okay, that'll fix it. I was having some storage problems. Well, that's all there is to that. Let me check. Oh, hey, Cream has an item. Okay, bro. Oh, something else to know. Combi has Sweet Scent. Sweet Scent also attracts Pokemon hordes, and... Arrgh. Who interrupted me? What did they do? Sorry, dude, I like you a lot. I really do. Alright, see you guys in a second when we're out of the grass. Oh, but, we found a pretty good Pokemon, Ralts. Ralts is a good Pokemon, and it'll do just about whatever you want it to do. It's pretty defensive. Really special defensive. It doesn't do a lot of damage now, but it's at its first stage, so of course it doesn't. At level 20, Ralts will evolve into Kirlia, and then you can evolve it based on its gender, which kind of sucks, but eh. Ralts, if it is a male and it evolves into a Kirlia, then it will be able to evolve, if you give it a shiny stone, it will be able to evolve into a Gallade, otherwise it will evolve into a Gardevoir at about 36, I think. Anyway, sorry about that. Hello there, have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabebe? Oh, I see, it's registered in your Pokedex. That's what I would expect from one of the professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers. Flabebe is, now brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon! Fairy-type is a new Pokemon. Let's turn the entire matchup system on his head! He just looks at her like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Anyway, and we've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cena. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. I'm Dexio, aka Pokedexio. Flabebe, the fairy Pokemon. Name of the Pokedex should come in a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Okay, let's go ahead and, first though, I think I'd like to switch Jalecia up to the front, but in we go. Now, I've heard from a video or two on YouTube that, Lumio City had a bug, or it still does, where you can't actually, like, you know, save, or else it'll, like, crash the game or something. Pokemon X has had an update, so I don't know. I mean, it was a long time ago that the update was, but, I mean, whatever. Oh, shoot. Ugh. Go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. Indeed, away we go. That is the Pokemon lab. It kind of sticks out, don't you think? Anyway, Furfrou! Welcome to Lumio City. Lumio City is friggin' huge. Also, here's a Furfrou. Fluff! Fluff! I think the way Furfrou looks normally without having its hair trimmed is really cute. Furfrou is a very gimmicky Pokemon that you'll be able to get in the next route, and it's okay, but it's not, like, anything amazing. And this is Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. You're a long way from Vanderbilt Town, but you're finally here. Professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. Alright, so the professor's on the 3rd floor, but I think first we want to go to the 2nd floor. Sorry if I sound like Daffy Duck there for a second, but hey, this woman, I'm supposed to be with them all the time, please use these. Now, if you want to catch a Badoo, or if you want to go back and catch a Riolu, you could probably stand to wait until you get these. Luxury Balls will instantly up a Pokemon's friendship upon capture, unlike regular Pokeballs. And I think it actually, like, they can get happier sooner with them as well. Here it is. So, we finally meet. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? I'd like to save right here. Save the game. Many thanks for coming all the way from Vanaville Town. It's Professor Sycamore. It's Professor Sycamore. I'm a pleasure to finally meet you. No, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. So you've seen 34 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos. Pages are getting filled in, starting to look good. Well now, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi. I have a good feeling about you, as if you couldn't tell that we were in some kind of French universe. There's this thing of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding to give a Pokemon to. Then I learned Rhyhorn Racer Grace and her daughter were moving here. So we were actually not originally going to get a Pokemon from the professor. Hi, Professor, I'm Shauna. Or it's. Sorry, I don't know how to spell today, or how to distinguish I'm from it. Now, I don't think I ever mentioned it, but, I made Shauna oddly British. I guess let's save here instead. Save the game. Alright, now let's talk to Professor Sycamore. Shall we start the battle? Yes. I'm sorry if this video is kind of dragging on, but I want to get this done, because it seems weird to end it beforehand. You know, you're a child of Pokemon Professor Sycamore. And when he says he's not that tough, he's not kidding. Bulbasaur's pretty good, but considering you just had a gym where the Pokemon were 10 and 12, and you just had a bunch of trainers on a single route, Bulbasaur is only level 10, and so are the other two Pokemon. If you couldn't guess by the fact that it's Bulbasaur that we're facing off against, Professor Sycamore is using the Kanto starters. Not necessarily in the order of Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, but possibly. It just depends on what Pokemon you have out. There's Flame Charge at work. Haven't used it yet, so Bulbasaur fainted. Gets 136, and Jolisa go to level 15. Alright! Now I'm gonna send out Squirtle. I didn't really get a chance to discuss Bulbasaur, but Bulbasaur is a bulky grass type. The moves it has are Tackle, Growl, Vine Whip, and Poison Powder, maybe? I don't know. Squirtle here has the moves Tackle, Growl, Water Gun, and Withdraw. There's Tackle. Withdraw, it will raise defense, so, while Bulbasaur is bulky and special attack kind of the original quote-unquote original grass type, you know, focused on hindering your opponents with status conditions. And then here's Squirtle. Squirtle is the kind of the basic water type. It's very bulky, very defensive, but once again, these Pokemon are so under-leveled that it's kind of hard to tell. I kind of don't want to, but I'm going to leave Leona in because Leona is a part Steel type, and Charmander has Ember. Also, Leona, you are freaking cool, just saying. Oh my god, Leona looks so cool! I can't help it. Without further ado, let's just use Faint. Because Quick Attack's starting to run out of PP. Now, as I said, Lucario when Riolu evolves into Lucario, gains an additional Steel type. So it is kind of... Never mind. I was gonna say, so it's not exactly great to use against Charmander, since its moves are Scratch, Growl, Ember, and Smokescreen, but whatever, man. Who cares what I think? Power-Up Punch! Oh, right! Sorry. I'm really sorry, that was a lot louder than I meant for it to be. Power-Up Punch is a really good move, and it's the first really good fighting-type move that Leona's learned, aside from Counter. Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt you too much. Anyway, Power-Up Punch is really cool because, it will... It's kind of like Fury Cutter. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Power up punch, every time you use it, your attack goes up. Anyway, I think I've about figured it out. Figured what out? Calvin, you're an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It'd be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you. It's as if we have a fetish for that word. Alright, and here we get to choose of the Kanto starters that Professor Sycamore was using. We can choose Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. I'll reveal which one I choose in the next episode. So for now, I think we'll just end it off here. I think we got some good progress done. Leona evolved. I mean, we beat Professor Sycamore. We're about to get our third Pokemon. So you know what? I say we end it off here. Next time on Pokemon X version, we're going to be getting our third Pokemon. See you guys then.